Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ultimate live stream experience. Your hottest dance destination online, celebrating the best music from around the world. We are #FTLOM with the one and only DJ Nivaadh Singh.
Afro was teasing me. What's up, Nima party people? It's DJ Nivaadh Singh, and welcome to For the Love of Music on Air. So, you guys know this is our podcast. This is our 5th episode, and today we're joined with someone very special. We are joined with CSA, our community that's hosting our Richards Bay event, and we're getting to chat to them about what this event is all about. So, Richards Bay, I hope you guys are ready. I would like you to make some noise for Jesse Nika as we bring him on, ladies and gentlemen.
Please give a warm FTLOM welcome to our special guest.
Jesse, what did you say?
Good. All good, Nivaadh.
Yeah, how's the event going? How's things going with you guys?
Well, things are going according to plan. To be honest with you, we've exceeded expectation at the outset. So we're looking for a very promising occasion, a promising event.
The feedback has been absolutely great.
Tremendous.
With Richards Bay. Thank you, Richards Bay, so much for supporting us. I just want to check that everything is okay. Okay, they were asking us to speak a bit louder. So this is about the loudest we can really speak. So ladies and gentlemen, please bear with us. We just set this up, so we didn't really have the time to go through all the bolts and nuts. But yeah. So let's get into it, Jesse. First of all, tell us CSA. What is CSA?
Okay, so firstly, CSA is Community Safety and Assistance. The name has derived as the members of this organization have been involved with the local crime factors that affect and influx our communities. We did see that there's a need for other facilities, we could say,
Okay.
There's extensive drug abuse, there's extensive elderly care that's required, there's extensive medical facilities that's needed, and so forth. So we sat around the table and we decided that this would be the best way to finance and build up a capital and build up a funding that would obviously ensure that these things get carried out according to the plan that we would like to.
Yes.
So
that's a very good cause. Huh? That's absolutely a good cause, Jesse. And ever since I was pitched with the idea and CSA pitched it to me, just to let you know, it was 5 years since I performed in Richards Bay, so I'm absolutely enthusiastic about performing. But we also wanted something where the community can benefit as well, and I love the cause that you guys and what you have proposed for Richards Bay. Yes, for sure. And so let's get into some of the questions that we've been pitched with by the audience. One of them is actually, what does it feel like to have Nivaadh Singh perform?
For us, having DJ Nivaadh Singh is our local boy. We know the growing up life. Yeah. We know where we've come from. We know the stones we've turned, with the sand we walked. Yeah. So having Nivaadh Singh perform after all of these years and reaching the magnitude that he's achieved in this short lifespan that is yet seen would be a tremendous influence upon our youngsters.
Yes.
It'll be a good reflection to our elders of what they have created.
Yes.
The leadership that we were exposed to as opposed to the leadership that our youngsters are exposed to now.
Correct.
So let's try to bring back that mentality.
Yes.
And ensure that our youngsters get to where you are.
There's like for me, performing Richards Bay, there's so much of heritage with Richards Bay.
Correct.
And it's the familiar faces that you see. That is, sorry, I just want to check if there's any questions. Okay, yeah. There's so many familiar faces that you see, and this is what it was all about. As you were speaking about the elders, I must say Richards Bay has really molded me to the person that I am. If you take away Richards Bay from Nivaadh Singh, it's like taking away the whole of Nivaadh Singh, because I couldn't guarantee that I would have been a DJ if I was from another town and so forth. Okay. So thanks for that, Jesse. Appreciate it. And we also want to know, everybody wants to know, why did we choose Brackenham as the venue?
Well, with Brackenham and seeing that our our famous DJ Nivaadh Singh is such a Bollywood banger. The heart of our community is Bracknell. The location, the venue, everything suits us just fine.
Yes.
Considering that we attended this school,
Yes.
we all got
Yes.
out of that area.
Yes.
We've made our changes in life, and God willing, we've become successful.
Yes. Yes.
So the venue that we've chosen is the heart of our community.
It's a heart. Huh?
It's located right in the heart of our community.
Right in the heart.
So also, needless to say, the venue is quite extensive in size.
Yes, size-wise.
To cater for all the bangers that's going to be there.
Yeah.
The dancers that's going to be there. And I'm sure these Bollywood guys, they're fitting the gloves and you know.
I pet the dog
kind
at
of
the same
stuff.
time.
You're going to need space for all of that, bro.
You're going to need space.
So by all means, we want the good sound system. We want the extra lighting. We want the activity. But yes, we also chose that venue to ensure the safety of our patrons.
Yes. That's the next question I would like to ask you.
Yeah.
And it was
But
pitched to
before
us.
we go to the next question, also I want to say to the people,
Okay.
the other main factor for choosing that venue, because DJ Nivaadh Singh grew up next door to that hall.
Next door to the hall, right? Next door.
Playing on his pots and pans and his boxes and sticks and stuff.
Yes.
And today for me to sit in his studio and see how this is kitted out,
Thank you,
tremendously.
Thank you.
It's a big up for DJ Nivaadh Singh.
Thank you, brother. Thank
Big
you.
up. To
Much
see somebody
love.
from our town, come from our streets, to reach where you are, have you perform back at home, it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be
just
incredible.
going to be awesome.
I honestly can't wait. It's one of my most anticipated events for the year. And also, ladies and gentlemen, why we've also picked that hall, we can't. Okay, let's just tell it as it is. Also, drinking and driving is a bit of an issue, right?
Well, so you can just walk home,
Yeah.
you know?
So this is actually the first event I'm not driving to. I'm walking to.
Hallelujah.
So everyone is just going to be. We decided as a family, everybody's going to get together. We're not driving into the.
So you mean this is going to be the first event that you would be intoxicated?
No, no intoxication. No, I will drink my Red Bull, my water. Yeah, straight up, right? But that's the first event I'll ever walk to. So
No. Awesome.
That's also one of the reasons why I don't like to have alcohol. It does affect my performance. It does slow you down.
Yes.
Also, not a good image.
It wouldn't even be a
us.
true reflection of who you are.
Yes, a lot of kids watch us, a lot of elderly people watch
Correct.
us, and I think I've also surpassed that part of my career.
Yes.
Where you needed that to
You need a
sustain
boost.
you.
Now
You
you
needed
don't need a boost.
I don't need that. Now you just enjoy the music, you know, enjoy the people, and it's so nice to be in a sense. Don't get me wrong, we do have our fun, but off camera, not on
Yes,
camera, and
for
not
sure.
during an event. Especially when you have paying patrons. We don't want that to be
Yes.
shown to them. You know, it's very, very important. A lot of them have a lot of anticipation when they see you. You know. So yeah, but okay. Moving on, Jesse. One of the other questions that was pitched to us, the biggest one, the elephant in the room, is safety and security.
Okay, DJ Nivaadh, when it comes to safety and security, that was our utmost and top of our priority list, considering the fact that the way you guys would entice music is going to encourage me to come with my partner, and so would the rest of the community. So I would want to take my wife or take my girlfriend to a place where I know there's not going to be trouble, where I know it's going to be secure.
Yes, you're family people.
So all our patrons need to rest assured we've got security companies on board. They've come with ambulances on board. They've come with paramedics on board.
Wow.
There's a proper evacuation plan. There's a safety guy on board. There's firefighters on board. So with regards to crowd management, we're just going there to have good, clean fun. And everybody else is going to make sure that we're at the safest.
At the safest.
At every time.
And still have all those facilities available. So big ups to you guys. Big ups to you guys. One guy that's a problem in your group over there. The guy's name is Kabir Singh.
Are you talking about the chubby? Okay.
Say brah.
All right.
So now that over there, he liked to fight. Right. He only liked to fight.
Oh.
But now I told him, comes the difference now. This time you hosting the event. So if an oak has to come to you and I fault you have to say, I'm sorry, sir, please come down. Top form. It has to be on top form. So I'm waiting to see how this rolls out. Because you know him off camera, what he's like, huh?
No, off camera is something else. The camera doesn't keep up with him. So yeah. But it would be so awesome to even have him there.
Yeah.
In a normal state of mind.
Obviously, and saying, hi, sir, how you, sir?
Yeah.
Be well, sir. This, that, sorry, sir. No fighting, sir.
Yeah, no, normally he's the guy that's swearing us and shouting at us.
Yeah. Always he was the bouncer too. So
And
now
did you know that he stopped smoking cigarettes?
Really?
Yeah, so it's like 3 weeks going on to a month now.
I can imagine the anger now.
Yo, he gives it to us without his gun, he shoots us. This guy is hard to handle. And we got to be cautious about what we say because you check his size now. It's like Big Show.
So, right, I also know him, right? I've known him for about 18 years now.
Yeah.
Right. So I learned you can never fight him one-on-one, right? Because obviously it's a losing battle, right? So what I do is, if he gets me angry, I try and tickle him and I run away.
Okay.
So that's the only way to get at him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, but as big as a guy, he's as humble as,
Yes.
as a teddy
100%,
bear.
100%.
He's a huggable guy. He's a fun guy.
Fun guy.
But I think his character is such that he's got a very protective nature.
Yes, he does.
So if you in his clan, and
Yes.
he'll do whatever he needs to do
Yes.
to protect you.
And I'll be honest with you, brother, he did see for me a lot. The studio stands today because he built it.
Well done.
You know, yeah.
Well done to Kavi.
But we're looking forward to that night. We have to trouble him. We can't just let him.
No, definitely. We actually got him for the event. We got him a Borat suit. Yeah.
So actually, he was supposed to join us today, right? But he's not feeling too well. So
yeah, I heard so.
Yeah. So Cubs, if you're watching this, black fowl nip cane.
Black fowl nip cane.
Right. It needs to get done before this event. You know. By the way, we are like over 140 people. Yeah. Right. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. I'm talking to 140 people, but just talking to you.
Yeah, just talking to me.
Awesome,
yeah.
awesome.
And they're loving it right now as well. Okay, brother, moving on. Let's talk about the performances for the night.
With regards to the performances, we've got big names.
Mm-hmm.
We've got people that's gonna be playing our kind of music. You know?
Okay.
So we've got the famous Dizzy D,
Yes,
King
yes.
of Bollywood,
King of Bhangra,
you know,
yes.
yeah, King of Bhangra. He rolls turban,
Yeah.
so he's gonna be with us. Gonna be an
Legend,
awesome
huh?
experience.
A legend of the
that will stick, a
industry.
legend.
Yeah.
Then we got DJ Ash. Ash is gonna be there as well. So there's some entertainment
Father and son,
for
yeah.
it's gonna be nice because how often do you see father and son in the same industry?
Yes, it's
Okay, I can vouch and say that because my son and me, we're in the same industry and we work well together.
Yeah.
So what I pass on to him is what makes him, and the same would DJ Dizzy D.
Yeah.
And then we also got DJ Max,
Yeah.
resident DJ,
Tongat's finest.
Beach Bars all the way.
Yeah.
NJ,
I call him Tots, Tetar of Tongat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we got our names for each other.
Yeah.
But it's also all-star lineup, good talent on there.
Good selection. Well, not forgetting our world famous Deejay Nivaadh Singh.
Yeah.
Main attraction of the show.
Yeah.
Homeward Bound.
Okay, we've got a question that just got pitched to us now. We're talking about Kavir. Everybody wants to know who are the members of CSA.
The members of CSA consists of Vernon Pillay, Jesse Naika, that's myself.
Yeah.
We've got Kabir Singh, we've got Rajesh Ram Singh,
Yeah.
we've got Pravi, Mudli,
Yes.
and we've got Denver.
Okay.
So it's a group of 6 of our guys that have come together to create CSA.
Okay.
All of us bear the same sentiments.
Yeah.
There's no financial gain for us. There's no sort
It's
of
just purely
I
for
get
community.
exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just we have a passion for people.
And also, if nobody takes the initiative to uplift the community, who would?
Nobody actually would.
Nobody actually would.
Actually, nothing actually happens in our community.
Yes.
What gets done is the basics that should be done. I mean, but there's no going over and above.
Yeah. Okay.
So Richards Bay is also a very, very high standard of living area. Cost of living is to the extremes.
Yes.
And in many occasions, you find that elderly folk, they're living within a struggle.
Yes.
You know, having to depend on on like handouts or
Yes.
or outreach or some facilities,
Yes,
somebody
yes,
that's going to reach out to them.
And it hurts. It breaks when your community is in pain. You feel the pain.
Yeah,
You feel
and
the
that's
pain.
exactly where we come in
Yeah.
to try to do this, to equip as well as create, have a good time, have fun, and also enable ourselves to be in a position to facilitate these kinds of things.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, right. Moving on. The guys want to know also what are some of the facilities that will be available that night.
On the premises, we got a cash bar.
Cash bar.
We've got waiters that will be waiting on our VIP tables.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
We've got a special bar for the VIP section.
Oh, special allocated bar just for the
allocated for
the
VIPs.
VIP, okay.
So your VIP tickets,
Nice.
for the price that you're paying, guys, you're getting more than VIP. You're actually getting VVVIP.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
so
yeah.
that's we don't want to class
Great
it as
stuff,
that, but
great
we want to class you as important, just as well everybody else is important that's
yes.
going to attend the function.
Of course.
So we have another bar facility. That's another large facility that will be able to cater for 600 to 700 more people over our VIP area.
All right, all right.
So the bar facilities have been taken care of, and then we do have a kitchen that will be run for light meals and snacks and stuff like that. So guys, we got the liquid to keep us on our feet, the gummy berry juice, and we will have the samosas and the hot
Okay,
dog
all
rolls
right. So
to
we
keep
have all
our
that
tummies
as well.
full. We will have the securities to ensure that we're safe,
Right,
and if
right.
we feel that we overate or overdrank, we do have the paramedics there as well. so everything's in order.
Yeah. Okay. Another ticket. I mean, another question was posed to us. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have opened up individual VIP sales. So what that means is, before, if you wanted to book VIP, you had to book a table of 10.
A group of 10.
A group of 10. So what we have done now is we have made it individual because a lot of people are not making the group of 10, and so
There's been a greater demand,
demand
because,
for
like I
that.
said, it's like a couple
yeah
would
Just
want
a
to
couple,
come,
yes,
and
yeah.
they still want to be seated in a VIP section. So we need to accommodate for them.
Okay.
And seeing the nature of For the Love of Music and seeing your live stream, it's basically we all family.
Yeah, it's a big music
So
family.
I
Massive,
don't
massive
mind
music
sitting with somebody that's going to be
Yes.
from out of town.
family. Yes.
It just gives me more opportunity to be more extensive in our relationship.
I must compliment my supporters, Jesse, from coming far and wide
Oh yes, yes.
to come
yes.
and support this event. I mean,
And the out of town guys,
of town is-
as soon as tickets were available,
Yeah,
bookings
I
were
was-
already being done, payments were already being made. And thank you so much, because we really appreciate that, because that was much needed funds to get
Yes.
this off the ground.
Yes, yes, yes.
And also with regards to the supporters of For the Love of Music,
Yeah.
there have been numerous donations.
okay.
Not just ticket sales.
Yes.
Donations in funds.
Okay, just to help the
and
community.
Just to help our community. And you know what?
Wow.
It's guys that are in Johannesburg. They probably do. And some of them are coming down to this event
For this event, yes.
for the first time to Richards Bay.
Yeah.
So we're looking at a whole host of our Bhangra bangers gonna
Yes.
be in one venue.
In one
at
venue.
time.
It's gonna be basically
we can't
be-
just say this is KZN. thing,
Yes.
You know, this is gonna be a big thing.
It's basically my live stream of everyone together. Basically now,
Awesome,
now
awesome,
this is it. This
awesome.
is
Yeah.
right in the home.
And the thing is, if I look at the comments also on your previous live streams, people don't know where you come from. They don't know your lifestyle. They
Yes,
don't.
yes,
So
yes.
this is an opportunity to
To
now
s-
actually know DJ
Nivaadh
Nivaadh
Singh
Singh.
and where he comes from and what he
Yeah.
does. Someone has pitched a question. Is there a dress code? Just to answer that, I think it is elegant.
Dress code will be elegant, smart, casual.
Come in the sari to Thari and sari. We're going to be giving it to go with a banana and all. No, I'm lying. We're not giving it to go with a banana.
And no bananas, they're slip and
no
fall.
bananas, no bananas. Okay. So yeah, let's
Yeah,
move
no,
on.
dress code, obviously, we don't have any restrictions.
Right, okay.
But
We'll get into the asking some more questions. But okay, one other question was pitched to us. Will there be ticket sales at the door?
what the rate of sales at the moment with regards to tickets?
What is it more or less now?
The VIP tables will have to be booked in advance, right?
Okay.
The VIP tickets.
Right.
So individual or group bookings will have to be done in advance.
And not available on that night.
Won't be available
Okay.
on that night. However, we do have general access that will be available on that night, but also dependent on the capacity of the hall.
Yeah, once we reach capacity, we only allocate so much to
Yeah,
that. So,
of which we've already like 40% sold on the general access. There's still a lot more WhatsApps that needs to be responded to.
Yes, as
So
well.
the potential sales is already extremely
And
high.
it's obviously a lot of people will wait for the last minute because they of their plans. It's still a month
and
from the.
I would also encourage our local guys, our local community, Richards Bay guys. You know what? It's just a WhatsApp message or a call to the numbers that's on the screen.
They're on screen at the moment. Yes.
To secure your tickets. And you know what? Even if it means us having to drive to you to drop your ticket off, by all means, that can be done.
Yeah, okay.
But what I want to say is, do not miss out on this opportunity
Yes.
of our local event, of our local organizers.
Yes, the worst thing we want to have is that once we hit capacity and then we have to say
and we have to reject
people, and that'll be a sad, sad side. I won't want to see that, and especially I know who it's going to be, or because it's a familiar face.
It's going to be.
I don't want that to happen.
That's going to be waiting for the last minute access.
So,
So,
ladies and
but
gentlemen,
I
let's be transparent about it. Yes, there will be tickets at the door, but we don't know how many. We cannot guarantee. They will be subject to the capacity of the
For sure.
Right. Are there any guest appearances that's going to be on the night?
We have a few local delegates, like our local councillor will be there.
Okay.
We have invited him.
Oh wow. Okay.
And
lovely.
obviously we also need permissions from the municipality and all of that to have this
so there
event
will be
organized.
some delegates. Yeah.
So there will be some dignitaries there. And
Okay, good.
So it'll be nice for them to also actually meet and interact with the normal lifestyle.
Okay.
Instead of a formal meeting in the office and good morning, sir. Good morning.
I wouldn't lie to you. It is a magnitude event for Richards Bay. It's a big one.
Yeah, no,
You know,
definitely.
so
Definitely.
I honestly feel, if I want to put it into my words, it's a now or never.
Rather now than never.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So the other one. Let's see, what was one of the questions? Sorry, there was another question that was pitched to us here. How is the seating in the venue compared to a club scene?
The seating.
The seating. So from what we discussed, it will be round tables.
It'll be round tables.
Round tables, but cordoned off.
Cordoned off into a VIP section,
Yes.
and then a dance floor in
And
the
then
center.
dance floor in the center.
And
So so ladies and gentlemen, on the sides of the venue, on the sides of the hall, there will be round tables seated in tents, and then we're going to have it bottleneck, and then it'll be the dance floor. So I hope that answers the question about how the seating is going to be. It is a hall, it is not a club. So you're not going to get lounge, you're not going to get couches and all those sort
And
of
the
things.
unfortunate thing is, on the general access, it will be totally impossible for us to provide seating due to the fact that having chairs in the middle of a dance floor.
You can't have that. It's actually, we have pitched that before. You must also remember that it's a DJ.
Yeah.
So it's a DJ event. It's a dance event. So
Yeah, it is.
Is it so?
But we could also look at, which we actually already spoke about. I mean, at the bar, having a few bar stools and
I think you
and
did
some
have
bar
something like
tables.
that, yes,
So there's some sort of seating. I mean, not everybody wants to dance, you know.
Yes.
I'm the kind of guy, you'll find me there at the corner by the wall, but my leg is
Yeah,
shaking,
yeah,
you know?
tapping. Yeah, right.
And then
right,
you got Deejay Nivaadh Singh, he can just throw his thing in front of everybody on the stage. So there's different personalities and total different walks of life.
Good. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we basically answered most of the questions that was given to us. But if you have any more questions, we're still going to keep that WhatsApp number on screen, so you can send us your questions. Like to, if you want to ask us more questions. I want to ask a question now, Jesse. Right, from all the members in the group now, who's the one that tunes the most? Kavir.
Yeah.
Who's the one that chows the most?
Oh, God. Elisa is going to have bullets for me, right?
Say more.
I'm not saying it, you're saying it. This guy, he wants to shoot somebody. Please, let it not be me.
This is comical. Huh? Right. Is there, there's questions coming through. Is there cash or card facilities available?
We do have card facilities. At the bar, we do have card facilities at the food outlet.
Okay.
We do have card facilities at the entrance gates for those that are going to walk in. the reason why we created this facility is because we don't want people walking in with big loads of cash.
Yes, yes, yes.
Dropping their wallets down or spending
That
the
sort of
money
things,
and
yes.
dropping their monies down and getting lost, and it will lead to an outbreak or something else.
Yes.
So the card facilities would be at every
So yes, there
every
will be card
possible
facilities
avenue,
as
yes.
well. Okay, perfect. And that answers that
Cash
question.
is acceptable though.
Cash is, we will have a float there, okay? There is a question that has been pitched, the age restriction. Unfortunately, it is...
We have to cap it at 18 due to the
18.
sale of alcohol.
Due to the sale of alcohol, ladies and gentlemen, having alcohol and children in the same place, it's a very, very difficult
It's a
one.
risky environment.
It's
actually hard to control.
Very hard to control.
Yeah.
Very, very hard to control. So we opt for that, over 18s only.
Yes.
So I hope that answers that question there. And a lot of guys are asking us, I can see the questions are coming up. Who do you think is going to be more? Is it going to be Bredos or Tigers?
Well, you know, as a Tamil tiger talking to a Bredo,
come on,
it's a real mix. It's like you're asking, like, who's got more followers, Liverpool or Manchester?
That's over-touching now, right?
Exactly.
Now.
Exactly.
I mean,
So let's not make it like, you know what? I enjoy the bread numbers too.
yeah.
Okay,
we'll see on that night, right?
But you know, like in the Polish numbers is the more loving, the more gentle ones. The bread numbers is the ones get you hyped up, and then
Tiger
you.
songs are 150 BPM, except.
Well, it's probably the
But
strength of the tiger.
I can check this chat just went orange.
Yeah,
It
you
just
know.
went
Yeah.
manja color orange now, right? So yeah. Any other questions is there? Okay, yeah, so there's more questions coming through. So yeah, so Tigers will be dominating. We'll see. We have to negotiate.
That's so to see.
Yeah, have to see. What else is there? All good. Everybody's saying United. Look at you. Hey, y'all know I'm a Liverpool
that's
supporter.
red.
Exactly.
It's not orange.
Right. This studio is Anfield, right? Just for the record, right? Just for the record. All right. Are there any? This is a question. This is a good question. Okay. Are there? What are some of the concerns in Brackenham currently?
With regards to the community and obviously us trying to enable some facilities, the greatest concerns for us in Brackenham at the moment is there's no elderly care facilities. Right? That's our long-term goal. We have to project it as a long-term goal because of the funding that's required for it.
Okay.
Our short-term goal is to at least enable an ambulance facility that would be able to respond and react to people that are not in the privilege of having to afford medical aid to have an ambulance. With the current situation within our country, there could be an emergency, which we witnessed because we were all, that's members here, we're part of the CPF prior to this. And we've personally called ambulances and waited 3 hours and 4 hours. Once we had an issue, a guy was knocked over with a broken ankle. And the ambulance responded 4 hours later.
4 hours.
Yeah, so it's cause for concern.
Yes.
We've had an issue. There was an uncle busy working on the roof in our community. He was trying to do some repairs with his son. He fell sick there, actually had a heart attack, and he passed away on the roof of the house. And the ambulance didn't respond in time. When they got there, it was a bit too late. So we're looking at being able to house an ambulance facility within our area and offer it to more especially the underprivileged and the elderly at no charge. That's what we would like.
That's what it is. Okay.
So this all stems from proper funding that's gonna stem out from events like these.
Yes. I hear you. There was another question being pitched. What time does the event start? The event starts at 6.
6 o'clock sharp.
But the first DJ starts at 7. So that first hour will just be to...
It's to get people in, to get them interactive with people. Maybe you want to grab yourself a drink or something to nibble on. So you got an hour to do that. Maybe you want to freshen up. You got an hour to do that. And then obviously we got a little bit of a formal introduction.
About the CSA.
We do have our local MCL.
Oh, MCL will be there.
Needless to say.
Lovely.
MCL will be there doing the opening ceremony with some introduction.
Yes, because it is the grand launch of CSA.
Yeah, and also speaking of MCL, Mr. Suleiman
Altaf Suleiman from
Altaf
Bangladesh.
Suleiman, yes, the
He's
1890s guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also going to be at the event. So it's
lovely.
going to be a host of good guys.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no sitting down on this event. So guys on the VIP tables, maybe kick your chairs aside, move your tables aside, and just create your space to have some fun.
So that's why we want to start it nice and early, you know.
Yeah.
There is a question being pitched. Will there be shuttle services available?
We do have shuttle facilities available. There will be 2 combis parked on the outside of the hall, immediately outside the hall.
Hey, dance buses.
Dance buses. Yeah. So they are there to help and assist those that can't get home.
Yeah.
We did have accommodation arranged with Gecko Inn.
Yeah.
With the shuttle facility.
As well.
And you know what? Gecko Inn is sold out on the night, guys.
Yes, I just heard
Gecko
of it.
Inn is sold out.
So yes, that's another one. Ladies and gentlemen, Gecko Inn, our accommodation partner,
Yeah.
the rooms are now sold out. So
Yeah, but there is other facilities.
There are-
facilities. I'm sure if you'd Google, you would find a few
there
places.
are a lot of
There's-
hotels in Richards Bay.
Yeah, there's
but,
Road Lodge, there's Sun One, there's Ushaka B&B, there's the hotel at the beach,
Yes.
there's Bonn Hotel.
Bonn, yes, as well.
No, awesome places we do have. in
Yeah,
Richards
so
Bay.
thank you guys for the support. Yes, Gecko Inn has been officially sold out. When I heard that, I was like,
We should actually partnership with
yes.
Gecko.
So I'm like, how big is this thing going to be?
Yeah.
Yes, I see there is a question people asking from.
Yeah,
People
let's
coming
go.
from out of town. Is there accommodation available? Yes, there is, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, Gecko Inn has been sold out, but there are other accommodation facilities in Richards Bay.
We could just crash on the ground. of
Yeah,
the
just
school.
crash on the ground and just make it an all-night party. Actually, I love it, Jesse. I love a district party.
That would be awesome.
Just it's
Every district in one
it's-
district.
It's like okay, we call it district party, but I can say it's like what in the terminology of the dance world, it's called a block party.
Block.
Yeah, block
Yeah.
party. It's a party of the block. So
Now it would definitely be an awesome
it'll be an epic
experience.
one. It'll be
And I'm
epic
sure
one.
at the close of the event, everybody's not going to rush off to go home.
Mm-hmm.
They want to mingle and mingle, and they're going to ask DJ Nivaadh, can we have DJ Nivaadh? Can we have DJ Nivaadh?
Yeah.
And it's going to go on.
So a lot of questions have been pitched to you guys, specifically the CSA. What are CSA's plans for the future to generate more income into this MPO?
To generate these funds, we actually, with DJ Nivaadh Singh being our anchor partner, can I call it?
Yeah.
We plan to do an annual event with DJ Nivaadh Singh.
So I make this annually. Yeah.
So we would like to make it annual, simply because it's a time where we would all get together and enjoy our likes together.
Yes.
Together with that, coupled, we do have a Spring Fest coming up. That's going to be shortly around
Okay, wow,
September.
okay, right.
Actually, I think it's the 6th of September, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So there will be a Spring Festival coming on.
Spring Fest
so
coming up. Okay, yeah.
there would be some live performances, some big names that will be coming there. So watch the space.
Yeah.
We will probably do another podcast then
Yeah,
to just
to
get
just-
our lovely people made aware
Yes.
of when, where, and times and
Okay.
stuff. Yeah, so that's our plan. Together with that, we are actually an NPC.
MPC.
So an NPC is a little bit different from an NPO.
Okay.
So an NPC, as a company, as a non-profit company, we are at the platform where we can tender for work or perform construction work
Okay.
or perform and sublet that work to respective companies that
Okay.
deal with the respective
Right,
industries.
right.
So when we partnership with certain companies, that company is also want to give back to our community. So he is going to bear in mind that we are an NPO and we're looking for a good rate so that we could tender for a job.
Okay.
And the chances of acquiring the job would actually be so much more easily accessible because we are an NPC.
Okay. All right. So a lot of thought process behind
So
the forming of the CSA.
Yes, by all means. And just on the tip of the iceberg, like if people just say stuff, they don't really understand the true indictments of what needs to go on.
Yes.
The proper planning, the proper know-how, the
Yes.
proper research, the proper industries,
Yes.
the proper community members.
Resources, all those things.
Resources are a big thing.
A big thing. Okay.
And if you would notice with the guys that we've got also involved in this event, those guys are doing stuff for us at no charge, reduced rates.
Yes.
You would not believe what they're coming to
Wow.
to the party with because they want to see what our vision is, develop into a
And the
physical
community.
reality.
Obviously, it benefits the community.
It would.
Benefits the community. What do you get extra from purchasing a VIP ticket in comparison to a general access ticket?
The chair.
The chair.
Number one.
The chair we want, but I think
So you get the chair. We have a bottle of spirit or whatever.
Yes.
There's a choice of 4. So you would choose if you are a brandy drinker, if you guys are whiskey drinkers, if you guys whatever drinks you want. You would say choose from the list of 4.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
That would be provided on the table, and then you get a platter for 10.
Okay.
So the platter for 10 is light snacks. It's just samosas.
Yeah.
It could be some nice chicken pieces.
Yeah.
It's chili bites. It could be some spring rolls. So surprise when you get there, but it's going to be a good surprise. Definitely not. Hey, I don't like the surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
okay.
We're getting lots people on board for stuff.
So like that answers the question, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you know now what's the difference between VIP and general access.
Also, the bands will be different.
The bands will be different.
So the VIP is going to get a gold band, and general access is going to get a neon color band.
Okay. That matters. Right. Okay. The other thing we have here: will these annual events be throughout KZN or only Richards Bay?
Our annual event, we would like to, this specific one, we would like to like memorialize kind of an event for Richards Bay, for our community.
For Richards Bay, yeah.
If you would say, hey, I'm going to the Stanger Winter Fair, you don't need to tell me when, where, and location, and you know.
You already know its dates. You already know where it is.
So it's high time that our Zululanders now come together and have a function that they know is going to bring us all together at least once a year.
At least once a year.
But it does not limit us. It does not. We've already been in talks with local communities like Matuba.
Yeah.
We've been in talks with people in King and Lovu. We've been in talks with people at Kwadukuza, Stanger. So there's a host of other people that are being introduced to us because of our passion, because of what we do.
Love it.
So they also want to pour in funds that's going to facilitate our facility to take care of our parents.
Absolutely.
So they see the need. And so that's why it's a little bit of a challenge for our Richards Bay guys to now come together and say, hey guys, you know what? We can do this.
Yes.
We can do this. We tie our hands together.
Yeah.
And let's just take the bull by the
So you're not at all limited just to the Bay, you know, but it will start with the Bay first and then move on from there. So yeah,
thereby community safety and assistance.
Yes.
So it doesn't. We didn't want to stipulate umhlatuzi.
Yes.
Say community
I get
safety.
you. I get
so wherever we work, we would work as CSA.
CSA.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. And I see there's so much of love coming in on the live stream as well too. I see Karen Modley says tigers all the way.
Tigers, yeah.
Tigers all the way. Umesh Mohan Prasad, thank you, Baya, for being here. Molanda Krishna as well. Carolyn, I see you as well. And Neera Visesa. I think we'll be finalizing all our questions now. I think we've spoken everything.
I just got one question for you.
Yeah.
What does it mean for you as Deejay Nivaadh Singh having to return to the streets of Brackenham? Having to return to Brackenham Primary School.
Yes, where it all started.
And you know, there was no hall.
There was no hall there at that time. And you know...
So the hall was prepped for you. I forgot to mention that, you know.
You know, Jesse, we went around the world. Like basically, we went to New Zealand.
Been around the world.
Yeah, been around the world. Yeah. And, you know, like we went to New Zealand and we came back. And for me, like that whole round trip and to come back home, like, there's no place like home, no matter what.
Absolutely,
I love all my supporters. I love my supporters all over the world, right? But that performance of home, it's something different. There's so much of nostalgia that is associated with Nivaadh Singh there, because, like, you must remember, Nivaadh Singh, all his skill, expertise in music, and all that he learnt in music was basically from Richards Bay. Because we were playing in clubs early, and we were in high school, what music we grew up with. And look, don't get me wrong, a lot of towns and a lot of cities have taught me a lot in music as well. Like I learned a lot from their club culture and so forth. But we also had a very different club
Richards
culture.
Bay is different.
Very different. Very different. In terms of our music style and whatever, it differs a lot.
It
differs a lot. So I'm excited. I can say I'm a little bit nervous because, like, I know exactly my audience.
But nervousness is excitement.
Yeah. It's good nerves. But like with Johannesburg, Durban, so forth. Like I know them very well. I performed quite a lot there.
Yes.
So I know exactly. But now Richards Bay is after 5 years, a lot of things have really changed. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited.
Yeah, but everything's changed for the good. People love more. People give more. People want to do more. That's Richards Bay.
That's Richards Bay. And I'm also like when you talk about the community, my mom and dad are still in the community.
Yes, I'm fully aware.
So their safety, like one day something does go wrong, hopefully not, but CSA must hopefully be there,
exactly
to help them out, So that's
very heartfelt.
They want to know if there's a cutoff time for the event.
We do have a cutoff time for the event. We would project between 12 1 o'clock, simply because we're in a residential area.
Yes, it will be around 12 1-ish.
So within the bylaws of our local municipality, we have to be around those
times. So I hope that answers the question, ladies and gentlemen. It will obviously have to. It won't go all the way all night, unfortunately.
No, unfortunately, we would love to go.
We love to go all sunrise, but yes.
But maybe we must plan an event at the beach, or even ZCPF, and then we can do a sunrise.
Yeah, then you can do a sunrise party. But for now, it's not going to. It's going to be
not for this.
Yeah, it's not going to be for this. Yeah, so you look at the event; it's going to be 6 hours, just six.
I would say
plus minus 6 hours.
Yeah,
so
6
that
hours.
is quite a bit of time. So wrapping up, ladies and gentlemen, this is what is happening. 26th of July, CSA SA, CSA SAS. Am I right? Getting it right? CSA. We'll be hosting Deejay Nivaadh Singh, myself, in my hometown, right in the heart of all of it, and it's my first hometown performance after 5 years. So I'm really excited about it, Jesse. Thank you guys for the support and for the love. We've been having these meetings over and over and over again. It's really exciting to see this whole thing coming together and seeing the community coming together, and just to see the whole community there and in support. Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, I think that we did speak. If you don't want to attend the event, but you still would like to support the CSA, you are more than welcome to contact them on the numbers listed below, and you can. Sorry,
banking details would be made available upon contact of the numbers.
Yeah, so you can. They will provide that as well too. If you guys want to support the community, and maybe you don't want to attend an event. So yeah, I think that finishes off our questions. Jesse, it was a pleasure.
Same here, Deejay Nivaadh.
And ladies and gentlemen, we will see you on the 26th of July, Richards Bay. It's going to be the big one.
Bring it home.
Bring it home. So
bring it home.
Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Much love to you. And if there's any questions or inquiries, please, there's a number on screen. You're more than welcome to WhatsApp them, and they will answer it for you as well. So take care, guys. God bless. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining For the Love of Music on air. Please follow us on all social media platforms.